Hey team, today's a good day, but it's a weird one. I say good day out of the truth, and out of habit, because right now I'm feeling kind of goofy. Just went up the escalator, came back down the escalator. Before that, I walked in the grocery store, walked out of the grocery store. Yeah, there's reason and thought behind it. I was going to go to the gym. Now I'm not going to the gym. I'm going home to get my gloves again, because I left my gloves. Didn't think I was gonna box. Anyways, I'm in a bit of a anxious spell. This is what it feels like when I'm having anxiety, or looks like. It gets in the way of clarity of thoughts. And even though I know how to breathe, it becomes difficult to breathe in deeply unless I'm unless I pay very close attention to it. Got some new glasses today. Feel good about it. And this has been going on for a couple hours, and actually last night too. It's probably the best view we're gonna get with this magnet, honestly, once we do it like that. Never done this before. Yeah, but I remember I used to think that anxiety was fake. I was told that it was demons. And, when I began to experience that in my early 20s, I didn't know how or what to feel about that. It was obviously a attack on my identity, on my character. Made me feel certain types of ways about myself, and I'm still kind of dealing with it, but now I acknowledge that it's just something that happens in the brain, and that we're in our body, and some of us are more prone to it based off of genetics or development, the environment around you. Whether you've had food insecurity in your life, or some type of trauma, or the environment you feel in doesn't feel safe, your work environment doesn't feel safe, or you just don't feel appreciated in different aspects, you feel alone. Those are things that can exacerbate those types of feelings. Sometimes we don't even know how to describe them. I think I'm fortunate to have had people in my life who intervened at certain points, and I didn't like that word anxiety. Like, that's for crazy people, and I'm sorry to use that word to some degree, because I know that triggered me, honestly, in a way. I don't even like using the word triggered, because I don't identify with that, but it does spark something up. I don't think that people should be called crazy or psycho. I think that's a very bad word. I think that's actually very similar to calling somebody a retard. You may disagree, that's okay, but that's what I think. That there are people who have been called that in association with some of their behaviors that maybe they don't even understand why they do them, whether it's compulsions, and maybe you deal with obsessive compulsive disorder, or whether your anxiety or depressive states, even though everything should be okay, and people around you, they don't understand. It's like being sick. Sometimes, when you're sick, you can see they got puffy eyes, or, they're sneezing or coughing, or maybe they don't look so good. But sometimes with anxiety or depression or obsessive compulsive, you can't always see those things that well. And so when, when your friends or your family, maybe people at work, they might not understand if you need a day off, a mental health day. We don't look at somebody who has the flu and say, you know, oh no, you gotta work, stay in. And sometimes I think it's that way with mental health too. It's like we can't look at someone and say, no, like power through, you're not, you know, you don't got a fever, or you're not contagious. But we're getting better, you know, as a society. People are beginning to understand, and I'm grateful to those who have been open about it, because it's given me a place to come from where I can feel a little more safe to talk about it. You know, I've opened up with my parents about it. It wasn't easy, but it was good. And I went to therapy. That was really good. Got a lot of help. And over probably 7-8 months or so with Dr. Wiseman. She's been wonderful. And, you know, I've experienced a lot of growth. I guess I couldn't act like I wouldn't feel this way again. It's been ruminating a bit these last few days. And, you know, my body's telling me to slow down and to figure this out. But just talking about it and sharing this is kind of helpful. I mean, I know I didn't talk about why I'm feeling anxious, and sometimes it doesn't matter. But sharing this does help me feel a little better. I do not feel like sharing this video, primarily because I just don't feel like it's me and my best self. That's just what it feels like on the inside. You know, we're hypercritical of ourselves, but I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it anyway, and maybe somebody gets value out of this. I know that. Hey, Alyssa, I know you look at this, and that makes me feel good. I hope that you're feeling so good. You're so strong and brave, and I love you. Happy birthday, July 13th. My sister's greatest thing that happened to me, and it's just so much of the reason why I am the man I am today. Everything that is good. I know she watches this. You might be watching this, and maybe a couple others. But thank you. I love you guys. Let me know what you think below. If you need any support, hit me up. Appreciate you.